Hey.
What's up, man? How you feeling?
I'm cool.
Jesus Christ.
I know you was a little under the weather.
I feel great. I stayed in bed from Thursday to this morning. I feel much better. Sorry to everyone last episode. I was out for the count, but I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back in a better. What did Tiller say? How was that? Add some auto tune into that.
No, it was that. It's exactly what you just said.
Good. But you're gonna add auto tune, right? Ed?
Yeah.
You want auto tune that?
Mm-hmm.
Make him sound beautiful.
He already sounds beautiful.
So are you feeling all right? You feeling better?
I do. I feel great.
You're feeling better, and I think everyone tried to kill me this weekend. Everyone has their air conditioners on. Let's just put that out there. It's still fucking 48 degrees at night.
Yeah.
Maybe reaching 59, 60 in the daytime.
What's worse, that or when you live in a building where they control the heat?
Oh, no.
It's September, but it still feels like August, and they turn the heat on?
I want to control my own heat. Those days are over. Like, I don't want the super that lives downstairs that's never home to just, like, turn the heat up to something and just, like, leave the building.
Don't touch the pipe.
Some of them are automated.
Yeah, I don't like that. Those days are over. Let me control my temperature in my domain, please.
I will say, and this, I don't know if it's going to be a relatable pod, but when I got an actual thermostat, changed my life. When I got a washing machine in my crib, I'll never go back.
Change your life.
I'll never go back.
It's the little things.
You'll literally have to evict me before I leave without my washing machine.
You never noticed how much you wanted to have your own washer and dryer?
I would just buy new clothes because I just didn't want to do laundry anymore. Now I just do fucking laundry every day for fun.
Doing laundry is therapeutic. It's therapeutic.
I like doing laundry. I hate folding and putting clothes away.
Cleaning to me is therapeutic.
I agree.
Like cleaning to me, getting rid of stuff, removing some of the old shit and making space for new. To me, that's therapeutic. It's like a cleanse. You need that.
I get it. Well, shit. Should we start with a song?
Yeah.
Let's start with a song. A groovy little tune, if you will.
This Sid project.
I want to see Sid live. I've never seen her live.
I've seen the internet live. Does that count?
Yeah.
Then it was really good. This is Sid Control from Broken Hearts Club. The context is I like it. That's why we're playing it.
And we're playing it just because we like the song. We love Sid. Think she's amazing.
Every Sid album, she has at least one record where she gets her full-blown Aaliyah bag. And I don't think anyone does the Aaliyah bag better than Sid.
Really?
Yeah. Who would do it better? Drake?
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
I don't want to laugh at that, but it's funny. He does a great Aaliyah bag though. Drake has an Aaliyah bag. It's a unisex bag.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So Drake, yeah, he has an Aaliyah bag for sure.
Did anyone else besides me judge that Kendrick bar on Take Care?
What was the bar?
He came with the Jeep with the doors missing. All he was missing was Aaliyah. Shut up, Kendrick.
I mean, listen, it happens. Some of our favorite rappers, sometimes they drop a bar and it's kind of like, I wish he didn't say that.
That entire thing, in retrospect, that feature is weird.
Drake and Kendrick is weird? Was that Poetic Justice?
No. This was on Take Care when he put him at the end of Marvin's room. It was just like a Kendrick verse.
Yes.
Granted, at that point, Kendrick wasn't Kendrick, and it was a look. Mm-hmm. But I just didn't even like. There's a dedication to Drake on his album.
See,
Rory, it was just weird to me, man. I don't understand it.
That's what I'm saying. You definitely, you're the way you're breaking it down. You're definitely making it very weird. Like now, I'm thinking and I'm reliving the song, and I'm like, at the time, it didn't feel weird, but years later, it's kind of like
I don't need to hear how you were in Toronto waiting at lunch for him to arrive.
What if they had a business meeting?
They did.
Yeah, so it happens. It happens. You have a business meeting, homeboy is late. It's okay. You order a salad, a tea or something, wait for him.
And then they proceeded to throw subs at each other until today.
Yeah.
Must have been a rough lunch. Who picked up the check? Think they did separate checks?
That's nasty if they did. Just two people, separate checks? Y'all hate each other. If two people go to lunch and y'all get separate checks, y'all don't fuck with each other.
I've done that one time.
You didn't fuck with the person?
No, I did. I didn't fuck with the move that they made because I'm always like, if we're gonna split it, let's just split it down the middle or one person pay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I had went to lunch with a friend from college, and he wanted to go to a steakhouse, and I was in the middle of a work day. I was like, I don't need a full steak.
Mm-hmm.
I got a salad and I got a water.
Mm-hmm.
He got a fucking full-blown ribeye, 2 sides, some whiskey that was like probably $100 for a shot.
Mm-hmm.
And then the check came, and he was like, "You just want to split this?" I said, "Mike, no. You should just pick this whole thing up.
Yeah.
I'll leave the tip."
I'll leave the $30 tip. Don't worry about it.
I think my iceberg lettuce doesn't really qualify to your slab of meat over there, sir. But
There's check etiquette, and a lot of people don't have check etiquette.
you don't have it. We discussed this already.
I don't have check etiquette.
Wow. You just found out.
How?
Because you pick up other people's checks when they're on dates.
Oh.
That's check etiquette.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. What do you mean?
There's nothing ethical
A
about
friend?
that.
Like, yeah,
We've been down this already.
That's what I'm saying. People took that way out. That wasn't like a girlfriend. That was a friend. Like if that was like an ex, that's nasty.
There's drama in the white world. I have to inform you guys.
In the white world, I love
don't know
white
if-
on white crime.
I don't know if you guys will even care or know, but we may have some white listeners. Do you guys know when Practical Jokers broke up?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Fam.
I didn't know that.
I guess
Listen,
I'm part of white
first some
world.
Practical Jokers break up, and every day I wake up,
What happened?
somebody got a problem with Hove.
Somebody didn't show the accounting.
Oh my God.
What happened?
So, are you familiar with the show?
Absolutely. I love Impractical Jokers.
Ironically, Joe.
Oh God.
There goes that segue. Joe posted, and I was late to the party because I don't follow them on IG. Because I only follow women that will probably end up being bad for me on there. Not actual healthy things. He had posted, I think, around like New Year's that he was leaving the show. Him and his wife are getting divorced, and he's got to focus on kids and all that other shit. And they just started the new season with like guest hosts and shit. I saw Eric Andre was on there.
Okay.
I'm not buying it.
Oh, so you
I'm
think
not.
that's,
I think there's a conspiracy.
you think that something happened? You don't know if something happened.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
so-
think it's because of a divorce and you got to focus on the kids. I get it. Everyone's trying to get their family back.
That's
But
true.
you
Everyone
could
has
get your
kids all
family
the
back
time,
and do a
still-
prank show.
Absolutely. Everybody has kids, and they still continue to work with the people that they created platforms with.
I don't want to put this on Joe's jacket, but I think Joe did some shit, man, and he had to get far the fuck away from them.
Oh, can we find out the guy's full name so people
Joe
know?
Gatto.
Sure.
Joe Gatto.
Joe
Yes.
Gatto. Yeah.
Joe Gatto.
Ironically, the person I went to lunch with was Mike Gatto. So the Gattos are all fucking
Oh,
crazy.
so are they cousins?
They're both from Staten Island.
Oh, they're definitely cousins. 1,000%. Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Joe Gatto shocked his Impractical Jokers viewers when he announced that he was departing the comedy series and amid his split from his wife Bessie Gatto. Joe and Bessie.
Oh, him and his wife broke up?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, so then that's different. He going through a divorce. That's
though.
it's hard to crack jokes when you're going through a divorce, bro.
Do you think maybe he was trying to get away from the show just in case she tried to take like half the show? Like if she tried to take Murr in the divorce?
She didn't take the Impractical.
I don't know if she could take
She'll
half
take
the
the Impractical.
show, but maybe she could take half of his pay,
Yeah.
and he probably wants to step away from the show, renegotiate his contract.
I don't know, man.
Take
I'm
less
not-
until the divorce is over, and then like re-up.
Again, Joe, I think, was probably my favorite on that show. But I don't know. He adopts a lot of dogs. He's a really nice person.
Oh, if you
That does-
adopt dogs, I love you.
Yeah, I know. But those, I don't know, overly nice people that do acts of charity, I just always feel like they have like a basement full of dead bodies. There's something like, why are you so fucking nice?
Yeah,
There's something up with you, and I don't like it.
it's like you're trying to make up for something fucked
Yeah.
up about you that people don't know about.
And I don't want to put this on Joe, but I'm not buying this whole IG caption shit. And I'm invested, and I don't really have a lot of white friends
like
to
that show a
discuss
lot.
Impractical
Yeah,
Jokers
I like
with,
that
so I
show.
have to come here and talk to you guys about it.
No,
But I was fucked up.
I mean, we got to keep an eye on. Let's keep an eye on this thing because this is a developing story in the white world.
And I will say, I won't say my source.
Mhm.
I did DM someone that works on the show.
hmm
I have a mole over there,
Okay.
and I said, "Breakup, huh?" And he/she said, "LOL." And I said, "What's the real story?" She said, "LOL." I think I got my answer.
2 LOLs means that nothing's funny.
No,
Yeah.
Nothing's funny at all.
This is nothing funny.
and that IG caption wasn't it.
Yeah, 2 LOLs. It's like, all right, there's some serious shit going on over there.
And I watched one of the interviews, a clip, and they were just like, "Yeah, we're all still friends, and we just are going in different directions." And I was like, "Oh yeah, something happened." Anytime you do the "we're still friends and we're just going in different directions,"
That's you trying to smooth it over.
that's what Tip and Fife were saying to each other, and then we
Yeah.
saw the doc.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, we got to keep an eye on that, man, because I like that show a lot.
I love that
That's
show.
a really, really great show. Well, we have some sad news to report to our listeners and our viewership.
Mhm.
No, Rory and I are not breaking up because everybody seems to think that that's what's happening.
Is that what people
Is that
think?
narrative?
I get, people make up dumb shit all the
I
time.
would have been scared.
Our lovely assistant producer, studio mom,
Oh my god.
Demaris, has been banned from Air Jamaica. She went on vacation to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm. How you get banned from Air Jamaica?
And
you could bring a brick on there and not get banned.
well, she got banned because she was dressed like Chiquita from Belly, trying to get on the plane. She had some
dressed like Spice.
I believe what they call poom poom shorts.
Mhm.
She had some poom poom shorts on, and the pilot came out the cockpit and said, "Ma'am, you cannot."
There are children.
Yeah,
on
there
this
are
flight.
children on this flight. Way too much ass that you're throwing around walking through the aisles. Can you please put some pants on? So
I just think anyone that wears shorts of any kind on a plane should be stuffed in the overhead compartment. I just hate people. Like I don't care who you are. You
Yeah,
can be the
I'm
baddest bitch on earth. I don't want to see anyone's legs
Yeah,
on a flight.
I'm not-
I just don't.
I'm
Everyone
not-
wear pants.
I'm not the guy that travels according to the weather that he's coming from or going to. I dress for comfort. Like if you're leaving Jamaica or the islands, I think that you can put on some sweatpants and a t-shirt, going to the airport, carry your hoodie.
Yeah.
Like, and then once you get to your gate, throw your hoodie on. Like, the airplanes are cold, first of all. They're fucking freezing. I don't
Sweats is
care.
like the custom. Like it's like
Yeah, just wear a sweatsuit.
Well, Demaris probably went straight from the strip club, didn't realize what time her flight was, and just what she wore to the strip club. She went.
Absolutely. So she's been banned from Air Jamaica. She can no longer fly the friendly skies with Air Jamaica anymore. So we just want to say,
We don't even know
sorry.
if she'll be able to get into the country.
Yeah, like we just want to apologize to Air Jamaica on Damaris's behalf.
They might put her in the cages with the kids.
I mean, I escaped, so
You escaped from one of the cages. Okay.
Well, I know who I'll be contacting. What's Ice number?
I have no idea.
Someone you might want to talk to. Speaking of wearing things, I saw a video over the weekend that I posted on my close friends.
Mhm.
Women, I know we're down with wigs, eyelashes, makeup,
Yes,
surgery.
all of the fixings.
yeah, waist trainers.
Yeah.
I was not aware that women are putting fake hips into their pants before they leave the house.
No, you didn't know that? Yeah.
They're taking what I used to wear in high school football and putting it on their side.
you did high school football?
Yes, but I did not keep my pads, so I cannot give you a waist trainer shape.
Gotcha.
But no, this is. I don't ever want a woman that has fake hips in at the moment to ever ask for honesty from me. I will never be upfront with you. You will never get the real me.
This is why,
We have to take a stand at some point.
but see, this is why Keenan Ivy Wayans is one of the greatest producers, directors, creators that our culture has ever seen. Because years ago, and the movie I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, classic movie if you guys have never seen it. He meets a young lady at the bar, and Carl, this is where you can insert that part of the movie. Meets a young lady at the bar, starts flirting, how that whole thing goes back to the apartment, and they're having a conversation, and it becomes a conversation about honesty. And the lady's like, okay, well, since we're being honest or whatever, these eyes aren't really my color. She takes her contacts out, takes her wig off, takes her leg off, takes her ass out. And, it's funny because at the time it was just like hilarious. We laughed. But now you fast forward almost 30 years later, and it's like the norm almost for, people to have all of these enhancements, and this is not really how they look. This is not really how they're shaped. So, we really got to thank Keenan Ivory Wayans because he was ahead of his time with this, and he tried to let us know, like, yo, listen, man, it's not what it looks like out there.
I'm buying stilts. I'm going to the club with stilts on.
Well, they have those. They have the insoles now that you can put inside your sneakers that make you, I think, 5 inches taller.
I'm getting stilts, and the stilts are for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting them for me, not
Yeah.
for y'all.
No.
They're for me.
You,
I did
you.
it for me.
Yes.
I'm gonna get stilts
Okay.
because I've had enough, and I'm gonna kick every chick in the club and call them broke
Well,
with my stilts.
They do
Just
have
like
the not that I've been doing any research on this, but they do have the penis enlargement surgery for men now, and this is a real thing. Men
I don't
can
care
now
that
get
much.
their penises enlarged.
I don't care that much.
Yeah, I don't mean either. Like, what I got is what I got. If this ain't enough, then I'll just
By the time you find out, I beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came already. I came already. It's like, it's whatever. That's all I got for you. But yeah, that is a surgery now. And it was an interesting conversation online because women were laughing at that. And they were saying, like, any man that goes and gets this surgery is absolutely fucking crazy.
Well, we get it for us. I'm getting my dick enlarged for me.
Listen.
From me.
I'm just telling you what
these women think it's all for them.
And it's sad, because it's not. Like, what if I want to see? What if I feel like washing my penis, but I want it to be bigger? Like, I feel like I need to wash more meat. You know what I mean? Like, I should have that say so.
My
I should
entire childhood, I was just made fun of with the curves. And now I'm finally embracing the curve of my dick. I can finally be me. And embrace who I am as a person.
Getting a penis enlargement is sick, though. Like, when you think about it,
that's insane.
That's it's like, fam, what are we doing now? Because if men are able to enlarge their penises, somebody's gonna go crazy. Because we see some women that go crazy with the boob jobs or crazy with the butt jobs and the lip fillers and all.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a guy that's gonna go absolutely crazy and try to walk down a block with a fucking tripod in his pants. Like, what's gonna happen.
I just want to know what the conversation with the doctor before is. Like, that's got to be an awkward conversation. Yeah, like talking girth with your doctor.
Yeah, like, it's just, it's some things I just think, I understand technology is advanced now and all these medicine is advanced, but it's some things we don't need to play with. Like, I just feel that way. I feel like it's certain things we got to stay away from. And, now that men can get penis enlargements, it's kind of like, fam, we just approaching like.
And imagine that conversation with women. Do you like a guy with a real dick or a fake dick?
I think that most women will lie and say that they don't care.
But they'll fuck young M.A. and with a fake. Never mind.
Imagine a fake dick and, like, also they're on the pill.
A fake dick on
with Viagra?
Like a Viagra pill?
Like, now they have this year they're really gonna go and push forward with the male, like,
birth control.
Yeah.
A woman suggested that. She was like, yo, you should get on birth control. Not a woman. I was like, why? She was like, just so because now you won't even have to worry about. I'm like, but I can just wear a condom.
There's also still STDs. Like,
I just want to know if you take the chick home with the hips, like.
And then when she take the hips off.
She's like, I just want to know how, like, if you meet, because they probably wear it to a club or a social gathering, whatever. And sometimes you meet a woman and you go back to her spot or she comes back to yours and undressing happens. Do you think, like, does she go and where does she hide the hips? Under the sink?
No, that's when she gets undressed, like, at the side of the bed and gets right under the blanket. You know that move where they take the pants off while they're sitting down and, like, kind of like.
But so would you just leave the hips on the side?
No, you throw the hips on the floor next to the pants.
Listen, I've had problems with eyelashes being on my pillow. If you leave your hips, if I trip over your hips going to the bathroom.
The next day, you left one of your hips under the bed. Like, I think it's on the table if you want to come back and get it.
Wait, do we have a little toggle thingy?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to call an anonymous guest. Because when I posted that video, in my DMs, I was having conversations with some men. One being what we're talking about now. Taking her back home and her having to take her hips out. This gentleman that we're going to change and modify his voice said he has been in this situation.
What a woman with fake hips?
Yes. He brought a woman home with fake hips. I said,
really?
I said, I don't want to hear the story yet. Can you call into the pod?
She put the hips, like, in her pants, like in the...
Yes.
Okay.
Did he still beat, or he just?
Of course he. Fake hips ain't stopping no man from beating. Like, if you got that point, if you got all the way there to beat, like, come on, fam. Like, you ain't stopping because you like your hips fake. Nah, I can't do it. Ain't no man doing that. Ain't no real man doing that. The hips ain't gonna stop me. Like, nah.
Hello, anonymous guest.
Oh shit. Yo, I literally just now left the gym.
Okay, anonymous guest. We were discussing the conversation you and I had over the weekend about women taking their hips off after a wild night in the club. And then
So there was one particular incident that happened to a friend of mine, a close friend of mine.
Always a friend.
Like,
not you. Never.
Like no, not me, but somebody that if he looked at himself in the mirror might look almost exactly like me.
So me.
So this friend of mine, had run into this young lady a few times, and she clearly was attracted to him. And so one night after a few drinks, he decided, she's cute. I'm not doing anything after. Why don't we go to
That's
my
just
house
sick.
and
She's cute. I'm not doing anything after. I guess we can fuck.
Was your friend into her shape? Was that his thing?
she was a slim but very curvy girl for her frame. Yes.
Okay. Like oddly curvy?
And,
Like where'd you get these hips from,
no,
curvy?
no, like proportionate. Everything looked very right and very natural.
Mm-hmm.
And so my friend decided to go back to his place with her. They had a drink or two. He put on some music. He set the tone. And as she began to get undressed, it was, you remember in Don't Be a Menace when he takes the chick back and like the wig starts coming off and the nails start coming off, and she basically one by one started to remove things that he thought were naturally attached to her body that clearly were not. And then it came down to an entire hip pad that like velcroed around her hips and ass that like gave some sort of lift, and she was a completely different person.
Did your friend still beat though?
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's you have to. I don't give a fuck what you taking off. You got we got this far, we gotta have sex
Oh yeah,
now.
no, she could have took off an entire football pad uniform, and no, he was still fucking.
Where did she place her hips in the meantime? Was she organized? Did she put them?
I believe they ended up on the ceiling fan.
Nice.
That's a great place for your hips to end up.
I just want to say that it was in that moment that I realized that hips do lie.
Yeah,
They do. Shakira, this is why we haven't heard from her in a while, because people found out that she was lying the whole time.
My last question, because when I played football, I know that material, and if you don't have on the right Under Armour and it rubs against your skin,
She started to chafe a little
you
bit.
could have some sweaty ass hips, and then you could also have a rash.
Mm-hmm.
Were her hips sweaty?
No,
Did there appear to be any dry skin?
No, I think she was doing like the bit of, how running backs sometimes how they'll spray the uniform or the pads with Pam so that you can't get a full grip, your hands just slip off. I'm pretty sure she was well lubricated so that the pads, there was no chafing.
Okay, she was into skincare, is what you're saying. She didn't have, you didn't have to
Absolutely.
throw Gold
No,
Bond on her
she
hips
was
after y'all were done.
Right, no, she was a L'Oreal model for sure.
That's good to know. Well, we're glad that, the hips are safe and secure, and that she was responsible enough to put them on the ceiling fan so that no one would step on them and break her hips.
Did your friend beat
Yeah,
again? And did she have the
No,
hips on the
no,
second time?
No, it was a one-time thing. My friend still runs into her occasionally, and they exchange pleasantries, but no, that was it.
That's hilarious.
Now we got to check for hips. To break the touch
We gotta
barrier,
check
maybe
for-
you got to on
Yeah.
the way out, tap just the side,
Mm-hmm.
check her pockets.
Like, what you doing? Just making sure you ain't steal nothing.
Yeah. Or that you have real hips.
Right.
Well, thank you, anonymous guest. We'll change your voice, and I'm sorry your friend had to go through that traumatic
please,
time.
I need the like the good witness protection. I'm testifying against the mob voice for this entire conversation.
It's gonna sound really good and deep.
Got you.
I just want to know, like,
you what Eden just
Yeah,
told us,
I
man?
mean,
It's
I
gonna
ignore it
sound
at this
good
point.
and deep. Yo.
I just feel like a chick with fake hips should not ask me to wear a condom.
Whoa.
Well, no, she might have a real STD.
Whoa.
She ain't got fake STD. She might have a real STD.
But like, I just feel like you're not allowed to ask anything of me if you have fake hips.
That's
But
true.
I feel like if you're willing to fake hips, you might fake a pregnancy. So I'm gonna wear a condom.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I like that.
But then she has to take her pregnancy belly off next time you be.
Can't take that off.
Can't take it off.
If it's fake.
Can't take that off.
And you could tell her if she was pregnant, hey, you don't have childbearing hips, so we have to get rid of this thing.
That is true.
Jesus.
You have a great day, sir.
All right, fellas, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, peace. He has a lot of information about his friend and his encounters with women, don't
Yeah,
doesn't he?
it's weird
It's weird how he just knew everything that his friend was.
because I don't really talk to my friends about the
I don't
act
go
per
into
se.
detail. Like his friend was very detailed with him.
Also over the weekend, I was unaware that Ice Cube in the early 2000s executive produced a show. I think it was called Black and White, where he takes white people and puts them in blackface, and he takes black people and he puts them in whiteface, and then they go about their lives. This was on FX.
Only went on for one season.
It's called Black and White.
They won an Emmy for makeup.
This is the treatment. What's it like to walk not just in another man's shoes, but in another man's skin? That's the question this series asks. Is it transformed through extensive makeup work a black family into a white family and vice versa?
I think we should ease off LL Cool J for accidental racist and put all our hate towards Ice Cube.
I never even saw that.
Neither did I. The clip was
on FX?
Yeah, this was, yes.
The clip was going, it was like a small clip, the intro, Ice Cube did the theme song, went sort of viral on Twitter over the weekend, and I reposted it, and everyone was like, you don't remember this? I was like, dog, no, I do not remember when Ice Cube took white people and black people and put them in blackface and whiteface.
No, I don't remember that at all.
On cable TV.
I don't, and that was only one season?
It was only one season, 6 episodes.
Oh, I can't believe it didn't get picked up for a second season.
Are we able, can we like find that online and watch it now?
That's a great question. I feel like you can.
I would love to see that. I just need to see that. I just need to see.
Yeah, you definitely can.
And it's
on Amazon Prime.
It's called Black and White.
It's called Black White. Yeah, so yeah. And then the opening theme is called Race Card by Ice Cube.
Well, I think we I don't know how we missed that, but we need to revisit that.
It appears that they have full episodes on YouTube.
Oh, perfect. Look at that.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely watching that.
Let's get a little taste.
My name is Bruno, and I became a black person.
That's episode 1, season 1, how they pop it off. And if you could see this fucking visual.
Yeah, love it.
For 6 weeks, 2 families, my family, the black family, got together in a house in the valley in LA, and we decided to swap races. Would go into makeup and become the opposite race.
We became black, they became white. Then we moved in together.
We're talking living together. You know, it's not like, you know, see them for a little party, get together, and they go their way and we go our way. No, at night we all live under the same.
I just don't understand how you could make America's Most Wanted and then make this show.
This is literally in living color.
This is disturbing.
I want to get to the theme song.
Wait, he has a theme song?
Yeah, that's the race card. There you go. I have to take flight.
If you a zebra, you better come out them stripes.
Oh shit!
Nah, we got to get our own TV show. If that got cleared, we definitely have to get our own TV
2006.
show.
And I believe Charles Barkley was involved with it as well.
Get out of here.
I'm pretty sure he was
Wait, he was on it?
No, I think he was a producer on it.
But Charles Barkley would be a producer on a show like that.
That would make sense. But to have Ice
Absolutely.
Cube commit to this.
And have a theme song to it?
Yeah. Well, what would you do if you were white for a day?
If I was white for a day?
Yeah.
I'd probably walk into every bank and make a withdrawal.
I listened to that intro and thought maybe Jerry Heller had a point.
Okay. Not mad at the thinking behind that. Not mad at the thinking behind that.
I was very anti-Jerry for a long time.
Yeah.
I think Jerry saw this coming and was like, you know what, guys?
Yeah, this is for the
We got to
culture.
get this guy.
Yeah, we got to get this guy out of here. No, absolutely. I get what you're saying there. That's disturbing. I never knew about that show, never watched it. I'm definitely going to watch it now, though, because that just seems like it was, I don't even know how that got okayed and cleared for production. Like, that's just a weird, and I know years 2006, the world was a lot different.
Very much so.
I'm pretty sure if we go back and look at a lot of shows back then, it's going to be a bunch of shows that we're like, how the fuck did they clear this show? But coming from Ice Cube, that's crazy.
I'm just seeing everyone in Hollywood in 06, like, this is so progressive.
No,
Blackface.
It's not. No, it's not. It's never progressive.
Finally, we can do a show that brings some change.
One season, 6 episodes. Wow. That's interesting.
That's a long time.
That's a lot of episodes.
And on FX. What was on FX in 2006?
That's a really good question.
I don't know, but I'm going to keep letting people know that Married with Children is the sickest show that has ever been cleared for production. That show is insane, and I love it. I love every minute of it.
Well, why do you think it's crazy? Did we talk about this?
I don't know if we did, but it's just some of the things that Al was getting off on that show. You can't. Dog, you will be canceled the first episode of 2022.
Yeah, you could say about a lot.
I'm talking about the first episode would be like, all right, get this show the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Al was, that character, the shit he was saying to his kids and his wife and his neighbors, it's like, bro, this shouldn't be on television.
Hold on. I just saw that there's an episode called Turning Japanese.
On the black and white?
No, in Married with Children.
Oh, bro, listen, that
was a great song, by the way.
Yeah. I think I'm turning Japanese and thinking turning Japanese. I really think so.
Whose song is that?
I forgot.
You don't remember that song?
Oh,
no.
Yeah, that's a legit song.
Oh,
from who?
I don't know, but it was like one of the biggest songs ever.
The Vapors.
That shit was up there with like the Barbie Girl song. Yeah. Now in retrospect, Turning Japanese, it is a pretty racist song.
So apparently,
that's what I'm saying. Why?
But at the time, it was just fun to say.
I think he fell in love with a Japanese woman. Oh,
it just starts
that's
racist.
A crazy way to start that.
It's like
I do remember
Beach
this song.
Boys.
Yeah, I remember the song.
Meets Chinatown.
Well, Japan.
I know, but it's the same. Never mind.
It's the same. No, it's not. Yo, look, you know how racist that is?
I'm joking.
It's like, yo, it's the same.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
So yes,
imagine just going in the booth and just yelling that.
Married with Children is one of the sickest shows ever produced, ever shot, ever aired on television history, by far.
I'm looking at a list from Screen Rant, and their number 1 episode is 976 Shoe. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
While Steve is trying to win a trip to Hawaii by doling out a bunch of bank loans, he foolishly grants one to Al, and Al's hair braid scheme was to have a shoe hotline. Right, who's going to call a hotline dedicated to footwear? I mean, in 2022?
No, Married with Children is the craziest show ever.
I could see that.
That and All in the Family. All in the Family was just like...
I never got into All in the Family.
Good, because you might have been a different white adult male.
Okay.
Had you grew up watching that show. All in the Family was... that show was insane.
Archie Bunker is a loudmouth, uneducated bigot who believes in every stereotype he has ever heard. And his wife Edith is
They should do a reboot with Roseanne.
They can't do... Oof. That show would never see the light of day. All in the Family would never see the light of day in 2022. Never.
Shit, I don't even think Entourage could see the light of day in 2022.
Why not?
HBO has like they give them their thing.
The amount of homophobic things that were said on that show.
Yeah, I get it. Muney Long, artist that we all like and support. She posted something, I guess it was on her TikTok.
Okay.
It looks like a TikTok video.
Are you on TikTok yet?
No, I'm not on TikTok.
Okay.
She posted a video and said, the video caption says she's on the video applying chapstick and playing a lovely tune in the background. And the caption reads, that one time in 2008, I missed out on a Drake feature because my boyfriend at the time found out that he was pulling up to the studio and flew into a jealous rage. So I chickened out and quit responding to his texts.
Wait.
2008, Muney Long says her boyfriend flew into a jealous rage in 2008 over Drake.
I have a couple questions.
This is before Take Care or Thank Me Later or any of these wonderful, amazing bodies of work was released. I know what you're about to say. I know.
Being jealous of the comeback season Drake.
Well, I mean,
being jealous of the guy rapping over Dilla beats.
Jealous is jealous. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the guy's success. If a boyfriend is jealous, he's jealous. It's just funny because is the boyfriend a genius? Did he see where Drake was headed? Did he see the heights that he was headed to?
Then he's holding his girl back.
I mean, what if
he should have went and managed Drake?
Yeah, I mean, he probably saw. He was like, "No, that guy is headed places, and I ain't shit."
At that point, he was wheelchair Jimmy.
He was.
How old is Muney Long? First of all, because we have to know how old she was in 2008.
But she's been around writing for a while. Like,
absolutely.
I don't think she's a young new artist in that.
Yeah, no.
Like,
but this is 14 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, she's 33.
She's 33. Okay, so she was 19. Let's say 20 at the time. Come on, man. Like, you can't. Your boyfriend went into a jealous rage. And you were like a young aspiring artist who potentially had a feature.
Imagine going to a jealous rage over the fuchsia baby.
It's crazy that you're playing guitar. I'll tell you why in a second.
Yeah. I just thought that this was funny because it just, you know, you could tell that she realizes like that was so fucking stupid.
You guys know how they met?
But like, what if
Probably on MySpace. That's where all aspiring artists were meeting each other at. They have their songs in their MySpace, like, oh, we should link and build, we should work.
I'm just saying, like, what would he have done if like Hurricane Chris was about to pull up? No, wait,
This is what I'm saying. It's
he would have lost his baby fucking mind.
getting jealous of your girl having a potential feature with Drake in 2008 is extremely fucking crazy.
Well, first of all, let's not just put this on the jealous boyfriend. We haven't gotten his side. She could have been being a little hussy in the studio and even know what artist was coming. He just knew what artist was coming.
So they had met because she had did a guitar cover of Best I Ever Had in 2009. So and he reached out to her after that. He said, yo, I love what you did with the song. And then he gave her his number.
Oh, so this was post Best I Ever Had.
Yeah.
Okay, I get the jealous rage. I understand it at that point.
Yeah, but if your girl...
But no, that's some hating shit. That's
Yeah,
some really insecure,
if-
nasty shit.
That's what I'm
you should
saying.
be
If
happy your girl is
at
getting
1,000%. She has the opportunity to do a feature with an artist who is probably the hottest artist at the moment.
Yeah, at that time.
You should be happy for your girl and support that. And it's very simple. If you're jealous because your girl is doing a song with an artist, then it sounds like you don't trust your girl. It sounds like you have trust issues, you're insecure.
Mhm.
You don't need to be in a relationship. Then you need to work on yourself a lot.
Or just go to the session. Though
But you can't do that either though, because now you sitting in there, the energy is weird. You ice grilling Drake. You looking at your girl funny. It's like you can't. Nobody wants to create around.
No duets. Just want to make duets. All right. You do your verse. You do your verse.
You
separate
harmonize.
booths.
You've definitely been in a studio where an artist has had her boyfriend
Dog.
or,
I can't stand it.
and it's just like it's weird.
But it's weird when they text you, like going to work on just some complete platonic, let's get some work done shit. It still is weird. Like, is it cool if my boyfriend comes? Because then you can't be weird and be like, no. Because then you look weird.
Right.
But in my mind, all the time, like, please, just like, it's so awkward every time the boyfriend's never cool.
It's extremely.
He always
awkward.
has the worst ideas.
extreme.
Like every little like, yo, how about you shut the fuck up? Because
and you can't.
you're
say
an Uber
that.
driver,
Right? And you can't
Like-
say that because then now the girlfriend is like she has to say something to you. It's just you should never ever bring your significant other to a recording session. I don't. It's work. I tell people all the time, like it's work. It's a job. You should not be bringing your boyfriend or your girlfriend to work. I just don't see the point in doing that. So Muney Long, I guess this video was a video of her. I wonder if she's spoken to Drake since. I'm sure she has.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Since
know
then.
his petty ass DM'd her after you saw that.
Oh no, I'm sure that they spoke way before this. I think this was just her first time putting it out there publicly, but I'm sure that they've spoken
Why do
since
you think she did
2008.
that?
Because he was jealous. She said it.
No, like why she put it like, oh, so that's it?
Oh, why she put this video?
Oh, yeah, why
I
she
mean,
put it out?
that's probably. I don't know if they ever spoke. This is probably her way of
Like
hoping Drake saw this and explaining how, what happened. Because she basically said she just stopped answering his text messages. She went ghost on Drake, basically.
She got to take accountability on that shit though.
And if I'm Drake, I'm charging her for the studio time that I probably booked. I'm like, nah, that's cool that you went ghost, but yo, send that 350 in.
And wouldn't you think though, maybe I shouldn't be in this relationship if my partner is upset that I'm about to work with one of the hottest artists out? Like, what do you want from my career?
Well, I'm pretty sure.
Even in 2008, he was.
No, you saying after Best I Ever Had, it was
Oh,
the
that's
number
true.
one record. I was making
So then
jokes because
she-
you said, oh wait, I thought it was comeback season Drake.
So so then she must have got the year wrong because she said 2008
and
in the caption.
and if they connected off of Best I Ever Had cover, then yeah, that was after So Far Gone.
Yeah.
And that was 09. But yeah,
Well,
'cause
it's
comeback
a-
season was like,
It's her ex-boyfriend, and she put a bunch of clown emojis, so you know what that means.
It's over.
I just thought that was an interesting story.
that's fucking hysterical.
Courtney. Chloe.
Imagine Drake going in that session with her and cutting this record and her boyfriend hear that shit.
Nah, you gotta get down with Drake after. If he start doing that
Fam.
while you in there with your girl,
If you were my girl and come out with the record, Don't You Have a Man,
nah, you gotta get down.
I'm gonna fight. Oh man.
Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Dwayne Haskins dies after being struck by a dump truck. Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Dwayne Haskins died early Saturday morning after he was struck by a dump truck while he was walking on a South Florida highway. Haskins was only 24 years old. Florida Highway Patrol spokesperson Lieutenant Indiana Miranda said Haskins was pronounced dead at the scene. He was attempting to cross the westbound lanes of Interstate 595 when there was oncoming traffic, Miranda said in an email statement. She didn't say why Haskins was on the highway near Fort Lauderdale at the time. The accident caused the highway to be shut down for several hours, and Miranda said it's an open traffic homicide investigation. Haskins was training in South Florida with other Steelers quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers. I am devastated and at a loss for words with the unfortunate passing of Dwayne Haskins, Steelers coach Mike Tomlin said in a statement. He quickly became part of our Steelers family upon his arrival in Pittsburgh and was one of our hardest workers, both on the field and in our community. Dwayne was a great teammate, but even more so, a tremendous friend to so many. I am truly heartbroken. Our thoughts and prayers are with his wife, Calabria, and his entire family during this difficult time. After a standout 2018 season at Ohio State, Haskins was the 15th overall selection by the Washington Commanders in the 2019 draft. Haskins spent 2 turbulent seasons with Washington before signing in Pittsburgh before last season.
Really sad, man.
Yeah, this is a sad, tragic accident. Only 24 years old, entire career ahead of him.
Yeah.
I can only assume that he was going to be given a larger role in the Steelers organization with Ben Roethlisberger retiring.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just sad.
He was young, man.
Yeah, 24 years old. I mean, it's just a tragic way to go crossing a highway. I mean, again, why are you crossing the highway? I don't know. I don't play those games. Like if it's not a crosswalk, and it may have been a crosswalk here. I know how some highways they have crosswalks at lights or whatever, but it's just a tragic accident. So prayers to Dwayne Haskins' family and friends and loved ones.
I ain't like that shit Adam Schefter did.
What did Adam Schefter do?
He put out a tweet regarding the death and put in the tweet he had 2 struggling seasons and was trying to get back. Like, dog, what you doing right now?
you know, people can't wait to show exactly how fucking stupid they are when times like this.
Come on, dog. That's what you talk about when someone passes.
You highlight exactly they're not so favorable moments during their death. It's just it's not classy.
Yeah,
have some class, have some respect for the family.
I mean, he found out he got fired from a Woj tweet. So after that,
that's wild. Speaking of social media, are you still on Instagram, or were you banned?
No, I'm still. My account is still here.
I see Gilly joined you in the Podcasters Against Wiz Khalifa movement.
I wasn't. I'm not. Listen, I'm not against Wiz Khalifa. I just noticed because I follow Wiz, and it was just like every time I opened my Instagram, Wiz was walking around or throwing haymakers in his underwear, and I just didn't understand what was going on. I thought this was the new way to work out. I thought it was like, I know sometimes you work out in your compression shorts and things like that, but Wiz was like seen getting into a pool. He was seen buying a smoothie, driving his car. I mean, this is what, was popping up, and I'm just like,
he was spotted.
He was spotted. And Wiz is pretty successful. He can afford pants. I would assume. I'm not counting his pockets, but he can afford pants. I just didn't understand why he was not wearing pants on Instagram. That's all.
Well, I guess Gilly had commented on his IG and was like, "Yo, fam, put some pants on."
Put some pants on. You're walking around.
Hilarious, by the way.
Just put some. We just want you to put some. We love you, but just put some pants on. And I guess Gilly's account was, I don't know if hacked or deactivated. Damn. I don't know what it was.
I think it's your fault, to be honest. I don't think it's Wiz. You were the one that was bringing awareness to Wiz's shorts.
Well, I was bringing awareness, to the situation because I didn't know if Wiz was going through something mentally. So I was just hoping that people just pay attention. Like, let's just make sure Wiz is okay.
Because he didn't have pants on?
Well, if I start walking around with just my underwear, people will call the cops on me. I would be arrested immediately.
Well, you're not Wiz.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't he at home?
No, he was in public spaces.
Oh.
Yeah, he was getting smoothies. He was working out, driving.
I do want to highlight this moment because everyone was saying we were shitting on Lizzo and we were shaming and all that shit. No, see, we want everyone to keep their pants on.
Yeah, we want everybody. Just put some pants on.
Demaris, Lizzo, Wiz.
Just put some fucking pants on. Like, what is I understand it gets hot out there.
Oh, I'm not saying anything because I like Instagram and I want to keep mine.
Yeah, no, I would like
Wiz
to keep
is going to ban
too.
all y'all.
I don't listen. Wiz, if you want to wear your underwear and walk around and do your thing, listen, man, do what you do. I just thought that I would just let people know that I'm just opening my Instagram like any other normal taxpaying citizen, and Wiz was in underwear every day, and I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was a new trend that was happening. Because I'm late to a lot of things when it comes to the internet. So I thought that maybe everybody was doing this, but no, it's only Wiz.
Did you and Gilly like discuss this over the weekend?
No, I wanted
Call
to
each
reach
other
out
and
to
be like,
Gilly and make sure he was okay.
Bro, I feel the same way about him.
Yeah,
wildin'.
I wanted to let Gilly know that he wasn't alone in his thoughts and his sentiments. But no, I didn't reach out to him yet.
Okay.
But I'll reach out to him soon to talk to him about it because, I know this is a tough time for him losing his account.
I think it's finally time for us to do our collab pod with Gilly and Wallow. And I think the four of us should travel to LA and sit down with Wiz and give him a stern talking to. We should take Wiz to a pants store.
And just like find some comfortable pants.
The four of us, yeah. We can go pants shopping with Wiz.
I like that. We should make that happen. Let's go pants shopping with Wiz. Let's pick out some comfortable trousers for him. Let's get him enough, deep pockets so he can put all his weed and, chapstick and, whatever else he needs to put in his pockets. Yeah,
is that all you think he carries?
Yeah, weed and chapstick. That's all you need. And ID and, a
They
credit
go hand
card.
in hand.
Yeah, wallet. That's all you need. You don't need. What else do you need in your pocket? Like, what do men carry in their pockets these days?
Your phone, your wallet.
Phone, ID.
That's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like having things in my pockets.
At all?
My phone, chapstick.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And then your ID and the credit card.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really need nothing. Men don't need anything else. Like, what else do you carrying? Right?
And then once we all started wearing skinny pants, it's tough to fit things in. Then you
Gum.
Then you look weird, like a girl trying to reach into your skinny jean pocket, and then it's like bulging up. It's nasty.
Why are you coming for me like that?
I'm saying I was wearing. Well, you're Spanish, so we know you wear tight pants, but
skinny pantalones. That's what they call them in Spain. Pantalones.
From Spain?
I thought that was fried bananas.
Oh shit! I thought those was fried bananas. It's funny. Like y'all didn't catch
Oh shit!
That's hilarious, man. Oh god. What else we got, man?
Can we not do skinny jeans anymore though?
Skinny jeans are.
What about
I still do
hats
skinny
from
jeans.
Spencer's? Can you
Listen,
say
I don't
that?
care what they do.
Hats from Spencer's.
I see that they're trying to bring back baggy jeans. Listen, I'm not doing it.
Oh, I said I'm not going back.
I'm never.
Guys,
I'm
got
not
niggas skinny.
wearing
I'm staying.
baggy jeans. Like baggy. I'm not wearing baggy jeans no more, bro. I see that they trying to go back. They're going back to these wide bell bottom leg jeans that you drag your jean on the floor. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not. You don't have to go skinny. You don't have to be super skinny jean, but you can't. Super baggy is insane.
I just feel like someone from the Bronx can't say that because you guys have littered the borough with Elmo and Cookie Monster hats.
Yeah, the Bronx.
And you guys matched it with the t-shirt.
Yeah,
we definitely had an Elmo.
We did that. And
double Elmo.
But it's like
Elmo.
I blame Queens for the baseball hats with the Chinese lettering. Just put the NY logo on my hat, bro. Don't give me the
but
Chinese
Flushing.
logo. No. Don't give me the Chinese. That's a Queens
Flushing.
thing. Queens definitely was responsible for the Chinese letter baseball hats.
There's a large Chinese population that we love dearly.
Listen, I have never ever purchased one of those. Never did. When there was a hot thing, never purchased one. I refuse to do it.
I mean, but have you been to Flushing?
Absolutely.
Have you had Chinese food in Flushing?
Absolutely.
Fire.
That doesn't mean
You get a
take
little
your
bit?
Mike Piazza hat and turn it into a fucking Chinese a menu, okay? You don't do that. I don't know what the fuck you Queens natives were trying to do in that area. It was very nasty. I didn't want any part of it. No, I didn't want any part of that shit. It was very nasty. But the Bronx is known for definitely having our caricatures on our clothing.
Like Third Ave looked like Sesame Street for a good 4 years.
It was a nasty time. I don't know what we were trying to do with the fashion back then. It was nasty.
You guys remember the gangster SpongeBob's?
No.
Gangster
No?
SpongeBob.
Oh my god, that was all over my MySpace at one point.
See, this is your era right here because you and Ed are closer in age.
I missed it.
He's like
I missed that
35.
era. I'm sorry.
He's not 35.
Oh, or like this.
Jesus, am I aging that poorly?
35.
Y'all have never seen?
Oh
these
yeah,
graphics?
I remember that shit.
Yeah.
I remember
I'll put it on the screen.
the Doughboy one.
Yeah, like the Doughboy, SpongeBob with the money on.
I remember that
Yeah, why did they try to make cartoon characters like gangbangers?
because that was the whole Jeezy Snowman effect. I think once Jeezy had the Snowman, I think that other brands tried to jump in because those Snowman T-shirts were crazy. They were selling like every fucking where, and I think brands just tried to jump in on that. And thug out fucking Big Bird, put a bandana on
Right,
Big
there you
Bird.
go,
It was
see.
like, fam, all right.
You mean the Puerto Rican band? Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, yo, fam.
But
all
only
right,
Spanish
man.
people wore that shit.
Of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That
Like,
was y'all shit.
Like, it's only certain Jordans that Puerto Ricans will wear. Call them
Like
Puerto Rican J's. They don't even have a number. They just like Team Jordans. And,
They always blue and red.
oh my God.
They're the Jordans from now.
Yeah, like if you ever went to the Puerto Rican Day Parade, like girls used to wear like the jean cutoff shorts
Oh, damn.
or like, like the
For
bathing
white
suit
tank top.
tops and and some Team Jordans.
Damn.
Puerto Ricans definitely love Team Jordan.
Absolutely. What? Listen, I love Puerto Rican. I grew up around nothing but Puerto Ricans
Shout
and
out to the
Dominicans.
Boricuas.
Love them. Those are my people. But we just got to keep it real. Certain shit you got to own.
And when Foot Locker did the 10 t-shirts for $10 shit,
oh my
we was out
God,
there.
match that
Foot
with
Locker.
everything.
Nah, see, Puerto Ricans is Dr. J's, Models.
Mhm.
You don't remember Models? Remember Models Sporting Goods? No,
V.I.M.
Oh my God, V.I.M is the Puerto Rican
Wow.
Barneys. I don't know if y'all know that. V.I.M is the Puerto Rican Barneys. That's Barneys for Puerto Ricans. V.I.M
100%.
1,000% Barneys for Puerto Ricans.
going there before the quinceañera.
Yo, going to V.I.M before the quinceañera and tearing it down, getting the whole fit. Yo, getting the whole fit from V.I.M is so. And I'm out of town. I don't know if y'all know what V.I.M is.
They don't.
Nasty times, nasty shopping place.
I feel like New Yorkers now don't know that.
Yeah, V.I.M was like V.I.M. Like you would go to V.I.M if you needed one piece. Like if you was going somewhere, you like, damn, I need a T-shirt. You go to V.I.M. Like just something quick. Go to
crazy.
Dr. J's. Yo, damn, I need a pair of sneakers. Go to Dr. J's. But like the Puerto Ricans in my hood, oh, they would go there and tear it down. Full fits, top to bottom.
And what you know who's still single-handedly keeping those black Adidas soccer shoes pumping? 100% Puerto Ricans in the Bronx.
Black Adidas soccer shoes.
Remember them shits?
Which ones?
Let me pull them.
Anytime you say all black sneakers, I just get nervous, first of all.
Well, Puerto Ricans are still wearing all
The
black
Sambas?
Air Force Ones. Those.
Oh my God. Those
Puerto
are the,
Ricans are keeping that shoe
Samba
Oh
classic.
my God.
on the market just for their children.
Oh my! Anytime I almost got robbed, they was wearing those.
It's good traction on the concrete.
Yeah. Oh my God! If you saw a dude wearing those,
Mhm.
he about to try to get you. As soon as y'all get to a dark block,
Mm-hmm.
he gonna get you.
And he about to go to the park to play some pickup soccer.
Nah, he's playing
Pick up
handball.
soccer, yo. That's definitely a Mexican Puerto Rican thing. Pick
What?
up soccer.
Hell yeah.
And handball.
Oh,
The
handball.
blue balls?
I mean,
No. All
That's
right.
okay. I understand what you mean. It's a handball. That's definitely Puerto Rican activities. Handball.
well, nah. I mean, handball I think is universal.
Handball is not universal.
Nah, it's crazy in the Bronx.
I'm from the Bronx, bro. Handball is a Puerto Rican
It's a
sport.
big deal.
The whites, we played handball.
Not
Nah.
like the Puerto Ricans. Puerto
Okay,
Ricans will slap the shit out you.
Not play it like while drinking Corona, but
Yeah.
white people play it.
No, white people play everything. But I'm talking about who owns that sport, who like has
Ricans.
stock in handball. Puerto
I don't know,
Ricans.
man.
Heavy.
I might put my dad up against any Puerto Rican.
Shit. Not Hector from uptown. He'll slap the shit out you. Nigga, they be hitting that ball so motherfucking hard again. I tried to play handball before. Have y'all ever played suicide?
Of
Yes.
course.
Y'all know
Yeah.
about suicide?
Yeah.
Of
We're
course.
not that young.
Damn, man. I didn't think y'all would know about suicide.
Every morning before school.
For those of us who don't know, we're not talking about committing suicide. We're
No.
talking about playing
No.
suicide. It's a game where you bounce the ball off the wall. You have to catch it. If you fumble it, the person can catch it. You have to run to the wall and tag the base before the person hits you in the back with a
Yeah.
fucking
Wow.
92-mile-an-hour fucking fastball right in your back. It was the craziest game. But this is the games that we had to play as kids.
Yeah. And first of all, you never thought like a 12-year-old would be Nolan Ryan.
Oh,
Like,
no,
you'd be like, wait, how the
No, I knew.
you need to be in the league.
See, exactly. Growing up in the Bronx and you play suicide, you knew exactly who missed that call. And you're like, this kid should be on the mound on 161st and Jerome Avenue.
Yeah,
like,
you
at
probably
Yankee
had
Stadium.
Danny Almonte throwing
Yeah.
that shit at your back.
Yeah. Like, you throwing this fucking ball
You probably
way
was
too
the one that
fucking-
snitched. Was like, he can't be in Little League.
Absolutely. I'm like, now you decided to smoke blunts and cut class. You could have been somebody.
Well, there was different versions too, because there was the spread eagle version. Did you ever play that version of suicide?
Spread
I
eagle.
don't think that hit uptown.
So spread eagle was similar. It was similar where if you got hit 3 times by the ball,
Okay.
you then had to go up against the wall like
And everybody
this,
got a turn?
and everybody that was
Yeah, yeah,
playing.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
but you
okay.
couldn't even move.
Okay,
Like,
I remember that. Yeah,
I know it's
yeah,
called
yeah.
spread
I
eagle.
mean, I didn't know it was called spread eagle though.
Yeah.
But 3
we would
times.
call that part spread eagle.
Yeah, if you get caught 3 times, you have to
Yeah,
put
you
your
gotta
hands on the
empty.
wall, and everybody get a chance to steam that shit that you can't move. There was some sick fucking games.
I know
we
people
played
that
as a kid.
would cut the tennis ball and put a rock in that shit for the spread eagle part. Listen, man,
Oh,
kids
nah.
was
The
fucked up.
Queens is wildin', bro.
Yeah, like
Kids was
why
fucked up, man. Because it was funny. It was even funnier. What?
Why would y'all do that? See, no, we didn't do that. We didn't play that
Yeah.
game, man. The ball was hard enough.
Mm.
And you throw that shit hard enough, that shit felt like it was rocks.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
It was some great times uptown, man.
You know what? That would be a fun like charity event for podcasting. You know how people do like the softball
Softball.
games and
Yeah.
like dodgeball and all that shit.
Mhm.
We should do all podcasts. We all pick a charity, donate, and all the
Handball tournament.
podcasters just play Suicide.
I'm with that.
Find one big ass wall. We'll stream the whole shit
Do it by the
I'm with
Orchard
that.
Beach.
for charity.
I'm with that. Absolutely, I'm with that. We need to bring Suicide. We need to bring those because you don't even see kids playing those type of games no
No,
more.
of
no.
course not.
Like
You would
I
have to call it something different though.
can't call it. Hey, look.
It's a mental health.
Listen,
It could be
if they try to
triggering.
cancel the name Suicide, come on, bro.
We could call it Spread Eagle.
I don't like that name.
Yeah, I never liked it. It was always a weird name.
I don't like that name. Let's call it. Let's
Wall
call it what
ball?
it is. It's Suicide.
Yeah.
It's what it's called. Playing Suicide.
Mm.
Like we're not on the roof about seeing who's gonna jump first. We're not doing. That's not the type of suicide we're doing. We're on the ground.
We don't
feet
have
on
a
the ground.
suicide
Yeah, we feet on the ground and a wall. That's all we need. And let's have a great time.
We're gonna organize that.
I would love to.
Damn, kids don't even really play games like that anymore.
They don't. You don't see. I haven't drove through a block and seen kids playing in the streets. Like I can't remember. It's been years, bro.
No stickball.
I haven't seen that. I don't even see that no more. Stickball, scalesies.
Scalesy.
I don't see that.
Remember they
Catch and
used to
kiss.
do eggs at the city bus?
City bus eggs was we used to put them in the fridge, get them cold and hard, and go to the roof
Just drop
on Halloween and just wait for whoever. I remember one dude thought he was safe. He had an umbrella. It wasn't even raining. I will never forget this. He had an umbrella because he knew what type of time it was. Like, yo, it's Halloween. Everybody in Uptown knew, yo, kids gonna be throwing eggs.
Right.
He had the umbrella open, thinking it was going to save him. Man, we threw so many eggs at that umbrella. That shit ripped in half. And he just dropped it and started.
Bro, I know someone that dipped that shit in there and threw it at somebody.
All right, some music came out.
A lot of music came out this weekend.
Let's get right into the homies. Underwear list. Wiz Khalifa, Big Chris.
Look at his
Smoke
rollout.
Dizza. Listen,
Good timing.
good, really good album. Really good album. He could walk around in his underwears if they putting out albums like this. Full Court Press. Wiz Khalifa, Big Chris, Smoke Dizza, and Girl Talk.
Mhm.
How you feel about it?
I was shocked at the direction they went in, and I'm happy they went in that direction. It wasn't like all Smokers Club music.
Mhm.
It was like some real up-tempo,
Yes.
shit was knocking. I love the direction they did go, but I thought I was going to get an album full of like
Smoker vibes.
smoking type of beats and
Yeah.
that, which I wouldn't have been mad at, but
Mhm.
this shit is hard.
I think they felt like people were expecting that, and they decided to kind of give them a little more than that,
Mhm.
which I'm not mad at. Good project, Full Court Press, Wiz Khalifa, Smoke Dizza, Big Crit, and Girl Talk. Sid put an album out, Broken Hearts Club.
Listen, man, that shit was on repeat all fucking weekend.
Sid, you are amazingly talented, and if people don't give you your flowers, we want to give you your flowers. We love everything that you do. Every time you come out, you drop something. It's just it's a certain vibe, man.
Mm.
Like Sid is great at capturing a vibe and just, making some really, really good music.
I do love.
She's part of my smokers playlist. Like a lot of
Yeah.
Sid shit, the internet, a lot of their vibe is great, clean the house, smoke, chill music for sure.
I do love how Odd Future broke up, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like that entire clique all is doing completely different things and
Mhm.
succeeding in whatever genre they're in, whether that shit is acting, being a fucking rap superstar, doing the alternative left shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just like how they broke up. Earl doing, I want to call it underground, but that's that more style of rap.
Mm-hmm.
They just all went separate ways literally and are all smoking shit.
Sometimes
It's a talented fucking group of kids, man.
oh no, it's and
That just happen to grow up together. That's wild.
And the thing I love about it is it doesn't seem like there's bad blood
Mhm. between
between any of them. It seems like, everybody is,
Okay, like
It's
it was
happy.
just that moment in time is gone. And
yeah, like
we're
we
all
did
just
some
gonna do-
dope shit. And then, in a few years when we're able to come back and tell that whole story and, they give us hopefully a documentary, we get to see a lot of
Yeah.
those images of them being in the studio, working together,
You know,
things like that. I can
Tyler
only
filmed
hope.
everything.
Of
I'm
course,
sure.
I can only hope that they have that recorded. And then we get to see it and appreciate that moment in
Yeah.
that time.
Yeah, I just can't say enough about that whole clique. Like,
A lot of talent.
dog, go. Sid's brother is fucking an amazing actor on Dave right now.
Mhm.
And then Frank is Frank, obviously.
Right.
They're in fucking Jackass. They're winning Grammys.
Yeah. No,
This
it's a
shit
lot
is-
of
this
talent.
shit is nuts. If
when
you really think
when
about
you're
it.
talented, when you're talented the way that these individuals are, I do think that sometimes, I do all the time, everything happens for a reason.
Mm.
And I just like the fact that they've all been able to, go their separate ways, but still be successful, still create the type of music that they want to create,
Yeah.
still leave the type of legacy that they want to leave. And again, it doesn't seem like it's bad energy between them. It doesn't seem like they hate each other. It doesn't seem like, they have issues with each other. Everything happens for a reason. So shout out to Sid, Broken Hearts Club, available now. If you didn't stream that, you should. It's a great, great project.
And Sid, I know what Sid doing. She tricking these hoes. She not really hurt. She's trying to get some sympathy pussy. I know that move, Sid. It's all over this album, and I love it.
Oh, man.
Smino's great on there. Hearing Lucky Day.
Smino. I'm going to keep saying Smino's name, man, because I do think that Smino is one of the bigger talents that we have in our culture right now. And I mean, I know people know about Smino and they show him love, but his talent is huge.
I think it's a little undervalued right now.
Yeah,
will be.
Smino is somebody that we definitely need to pay more attention to.
I was just shocked. Lucky Day if it didn't say Lucky Day on there, I wouldn't have thought it was Lucky Day.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't mad at like the super over auto-tune shit. I've never heard him like that. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was interesting. But yeah, that's a great album. Dare I say it, man, this Fabio album is fucking great.
Bible.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I was surprised. I wasn't expecting the album to be. I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I've been enjoying it over the weekend. It sounds like he was in the studio with the right people.
Yeah.
And again, Fabio is one of those people. He's just been on a, I'm trying to pinpoint where things started to change for him as far as like an artist. Because he caught a record.
I think it was the Donda shit.
I think so too. I think being around them, that camp, and I believe he was in Wisconsin when they were there.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he went to the ranch. I'm not sure if he did, but I just think being around, that's why those things are great for artists. Being in those rooms with other artists, talking, having time to just kick it with all of this talent. If you're open to it and if you're smart, you will absorb some of that and just learn and grow from those type of experiences. And I think that Fabio has been able to do that. This project, Bible, like I said, I like Fabio. I wasn't expecting to like him as much as I do now. Like this project is really good.
And I think he saw the feedback from the Donda verse where he was kind of getting into other subject matter outside of the typical drill subject matter and got great feedback from it and did that all over this album. And I think he picked up where Pop, I think, left off with the Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon album, where it's taking the drill sound, but definitely pushing it away from the typical drum pattern. It'll still be there, but this is not going to be a just drill album. Like Pop was starting to make music that was not drill at all. And I think that's what Fabio kind of took that baton with this shit. Because there is joints on here that are not drill really at all. So I really enjoyed it.
Shout out to Fabio. Bible available now. Stream that.
And I missed a good Neo feature. We got to bring the Neo feature back.
Neo was what I call a hooker at one point. He was the guy that artists. He was the guy that artists went to for a hook.
Yeah, always.
It was like, yo, go get a Neo hook. It was a cheat code for a few years in the industry. Like if you had a record, you put Neo on the hook, he was definitely out of here. It was definitely gonna be on the radio every fucking day.
Him and Fab did it 7 times and it worked 7 times.
Exactly. That's what I call it. Neo was definitely one of the legendary hookers in the culture.
He was just selling his body.
His talents.
Features.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, the number one hook of all time probably is Nate Dogg.
Ooh.
If we want to, you know what I mean? Like, that's a category that I think is real in our culture.
Anybody else?
Ty is there now.
Mention?
Ty Dolla. Ty Dolla's a Nate Dogg baby. You can tell.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Chris Brown for sure he's Chris Brown is Chris Brown, but he's definitely a hooker. You get Chris Brown on the hook, out of here. It's a few cheat codes walking around.
What else came out? Vince Staples, Ramona Park, Broke My Heart.
Vince Staples is another project.
Back to back. I mean, what is there to say about Vince, man? It's gonna be great every time.
Vince is a genius, and he's one of those minds that, if you just allow him to be who he is, and just give him the room to create and give him the resources to create, he's gonna do an amazing job. Like
another
know
Odd Future associate.
Exactly, just a brilliant mind, very talented. Love the fact that he's just himself. He's not trying to be anybody else. He doesn't chase trends. He doesn't do shit, just for clicks and views. Yes, I don't. Vince Staples is definitely somebody that we should, again, like a Smino, talk about more in our culture.
And like even Vince is just smarter than everyone at the end of the day.
Yeah. Super, super intelligent.
Like even the intro, towards the end of the intro, when the person dies and then everyone cheers like
Mhm.
like an audience is
Yeah.
cheering, just kind of sat with me for a while
Mhm.
because everyone's now looking at this shit. We talk about the young rappers actually really living their lyrics and shit.
Mhm.
This shit, people being murdered has actually become entertainment.
Right.
Like, I thought that, and I don't know if that was his intention for it, but that's how I interpreted it,
Mhm.
of having an audience cheer with joy when someone is murdered.
Mhm.
I just popping an album off that way, I was like, oh, all right, I see what time it is with Vince right now.
And I believe we talked about it on here before, but I talked about it in a lot of my, circles and my friends. I do think that we're a few years away from being able to watch like death matches, like people fight to the death. I do believe that we're a few years away from that. They're going to find a way to sanction it, and they're going to find a way to make it legal to do it. You agree, you sign this contract, the purse can be $100 million, whatever, it's something crazy. And I do think
real
that
gladiator shit.
real gladiator, and I do think it'll be a record amount of viewers that watch it because, that's the one thing that we sensationalize in this world is death, is fucking tragedy. So why not get two men to fucking fight to the, because essentially all of this shit, somebody can die from a UFC fight. Somebody can die from people have died from these fights.
Well, they doing the bare knuckle shit now.
This is what I'm saying. So I feel like it's going. We're approaching that. They're flirting with it. They're teetering on the line, and it's still a tragedy. Whenever one of these fighters die, but then they're just gonna get to the point like, hey, listen, the purse is gonna be $300 million. I know a few people jump in there for $2 million, and they can take a hit to the head and die the same way. So I do think we're a few years away from that being an official thing that we can order and watch on our pay-per-view.
That's nuts. But Gunplay that came out, I didn't get a chance to listen to it, but I'm going to at some point because I do fuck with Gunplay.
Gunplay, I always felt like Gunplay was a star, man. I don't years ago with the whole Triple C's, and every time he was you would see him in videos and on stage performing, his energy, his personality,
his voice, just his voice.
I watch a lot of his interviews. He's fucking hilarious. A lot of his interviews I've seen, he just has a personality and a character of a star.
Yeah.
And I always felt like he was super dope. His raps are raw. He talked that real shit. Bible on the Dash is still one of my favorite records.
Shit, even like what he did with Kendrick on Cartoons and Cereal. Like, I really thought Gunplay was gonna be the one at an MMG roster in that regard. But
all bullshit aside, Gunplay available now. Stream that.
Did we miss any other music that came out, Ed? As far as, I guess you call it mainstream. Bia in London. Bia and J. Cole.
That'll probably be the
London
big
record.
one.
I like it, yeah. I think that record's gonna go. I'm excited for a Bia album. I really fuck with her.
The joint with him and Cole is a fucking smash.
Yeah, she's really, really dope. I am curious to see where she goes album wise.
As far as
just the sound of it.
Okay.
I'm curious. But I do like this record and I think it's gonna go. And I like that Cole's keeping up with the kids.
Yeah. No, the song is crazy. The song is hard. I'm seeing a lot of people fucking with it. Shout out to Bia. The Coi Leray album, did that come out this week?
Oh yeah, that's the one I was missing one. I listened to it once.
How did you feel about it? You said this was going to be one of your guilty pleasure albums. Do you still feel the same way?
Or
did she let you down? Did Coi let you down?
Nah, she didn't let me down. It's just probably something that I won't really. It's not for me, and I don't mean that as the cop out for shit because I can totally understand the younger generation absolutely loving this fucking album. It's got all the right features. It's got all the fucking beats that y'all love. It's got the same cadence y'all love. She's kind of, and they'll kill me for this. She's kind of a female Tory Lanez to me. She can imitate everyone else really well.
That's a talent.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
I think it's an actual real talent. I never really knocked Tory for it. I thought he was usually better at doing other people's style than they were. And I kind of got that from this album. She's really good at taking what's modern now and doing it better. Yeah. So I'm not going to go back to it, but
she got Young Blue, Nicki Minaj, Young M.A.
No, she had the features on there. She had everybody's on this fucking album.
Young M.A.'s verse is actually crazy. Young M.A. got off on that
Lil
shit.
Durk, Polo G, Lil Tech, A Boogie, who?
Yeah, no. A Boogie dropped something too, I think, right?
I believe so, but let me see.
Yeah, Player featuring Ella Bands.
There you go, yes.
Well, it was two songs. He put a little Tupac out. It was Player
Wait,
featuring
what's
her, and then Player featuring Ella Bands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and come on. We slacking. First, you let Wallow beat you to the Conway album. And now Wallow and Gilly are on the Koi. Like, they're getting the streets and the mainstream. We are slacking. We have to get on someone's album.
Do we?
What about your album?
I left Maul's name in on the drop.
Wow. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I got to get Eden to speak on my album.
Absolutely. Got to get Eden to close the album.
I can see you on Wiz's solo project doing like the interludes.
Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah.
He has to have his Pantalones on, though.
Thanks.
He has to his Pantalones.
I didn't know that.
Absolutely.
Can't do the no pants dance?
No. We're not doing that.
Guys, before y'all head out, you guys got something dropping. Well, technically today.
Yeah, on Patreon, man. We did the Drake versus Wayne battle with. It's not just a plug up and play records back and forth. It's a whole piece. We made it funny and behind the scenes and shit. So I
have fun.
I'm bad at selling shit.
Yeah,
it's funny. Go watch that shit, man.
We have fun. You know, that's what we do over here, man. We like to have fun. We don't take ourselves too seriously. Obviously, Drake and Wayne are two of our favorite artists. We always argue about who's a better rapper, who's had a better career, who's a better song maker. So we decided to sit down with the entire crew and have some drinks and have some fun. And
I started out cocky.
Yeah.
I was pretty confident in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Tune in to see what happens.
But you absolutely have a reason to. It's Wayne. Like who isn't cocky with Wayne's? The
first 5 rounds, I was feeling like this might be a sweep.
Yeah, I mean
that changed pretty quickly.
I mean, it's Drake, it's Wayne, it's a lot of shit to pull from. My strategy, honestly, was I was gonna take all of his timestamp records and just play those.
Yeah, but
because that's when he's rapping the most, going off, and it's like I was like, but how? That's not fun. Like you can't do that. You know what I mean? But go watch it. Subscribe to our Patreon. Drake versus Wayne battle was on there. We had a lot of fun. Shout out to Peach, our ring card girl. You know, we couldn't find anybody. Demaris had to catch a flight, so she couldn't do it.
Yeah, Benner was too tall to fit in the frame.
Benner was too tall to fit in the frame. Eden, he couldn't count to 5.
He makes us do it for sound check to remind him how to...
So yeah, definitely go check out our Patreon. Subscribe. We got more shit coming for y'all. Listen, we just having fun with this shit, being stupid, having fun. And that's what it is.
Why does the internet hate Nav?
Because they made it cool to hate Nav at some point. I don't know.
I missed why. I just saw it.
It's like the whole Nickelback thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get it.
Nickelback, Nav, Dane Cook. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's all the same.
Yeah.
3 haters.
Well, I liked his verse on the Coi Leray shit.
Nav is talented.
Listen, everything I've heard, I haven't heard a lot, but the stuff I've heard, I didn't dislike.
Yeah, no, Nav is talented. I think people, again, like Eden said, somewhere along the line, people just made it cool to just not like Nav. I think people just think he's like corny or whatever. Like, this the Wale thing.
Got you.
The Wale thing. Okay. You know what I mean? Who else is in that?
It was the J. Cole thing when he was
J. Cole was definitely
he was selling out arenas and Twitter was like, yo, nobody listens to Cole. I'm like, well, 50,000 people say otherwise over here.
Exactly. And happy birthday to Belly.
Happy birthday.
Celebrated a birthday over the weekend. Happy birthday to
and
Belly.
Summer Walker today.
Happy birthday, Summer Walker.
You got
today is her
your B-Day caption together? Or
Nah, I thought about recording a post and dedicating it to Summer, but you know, I didn't want to come across disrespectful to her current relationship.
Because you've already done that in the past.
Yeah, and it's just like, I'm not trying to disrespect
almost got me beat up.
Yeah, so I'm just like, you know, just happy birthday, Summer Walker.
Platonically,
as a fan.
I'm sure your man is doing something incredible
amazing for your
today.
birthday. Flowers and bubble baths everywhere.
Just bubble baths just mad baths.
Every bath in the house has bubbles in it today.
Went to Home Depot and cop mad tubs.
Pick a bathroom that you want to take a bath in today.
All right. Anything else? We'll be back in 2 days.
Right.
So that's about it. My birthday's coming up soon. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Hey.
What are you doing, man?
I don't know.
May 4th, right?
I already have a gift for you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Cinco de Cuatro?
Yes, there you go.
Cinco de Cuatro.
I know that because you too sang it.
Yeah.
They went
de Cuatro. What do you be, 32 this year?
32, yeah. Wow. Getting up there, bro.
Getting old, man.
Yeah.
You know, that milk starts spoiling around 33. It gets really bad.
Oh, it's my Shaq on the Magic year.
That is so disgusting. Why would you say that?
Shaq on the Magic.
Why would
year
you say
is
that?
disgusting.
You couldn't even say your Magic Johnson year, Shaq on the Magic. That's just disgusting. What's wrong with you, bro?
Entendres.
Speaking of Magic Johnson.
I hate when young chicks say it's my Jordan year.
Oh, shut up. No, they don't even.
Give me one Jordan stat.
Fucking, yeah, like, just shut the fuck up. What's wrong? Look at Peach, man.
Well, that's how Peach started. That's how he got his start.
Peach is, there's something wrong with
He's a
Peach.
genius.
Speaking of Magic Johnson, it was an interesting, Magic was doing something. He had an appearance somewhere, I believe. And
At the clinic.
What?
You can clip that up.
The basketball clinic, yes.
Mhm.
And it came out that in 1979, Magic Johnson turned down a stock option deal with Nike over a cash offer from Converse. His position in Nike today would be worth $5.2 billion.
Damn.
And he decided to turn that down in 1979 to take the cash from Converse. Let this be a lesson, kids, that fast money is not always good. Like I always say, we don't want to go fast. We want to go right. And that is the lesson. $5.2 billion richer Magic Johnson would be today had he taken that stock option deal from Nike in 1979.
He's doing all right, but
He's doing great. But
he still kind of owns LA.
$5.2 billion is a lot of fucking money.
He usually looks like a man that takes risks, no?
I mean, he has Chuck Taylors at least.
This is your last day here.
I
didn't know that.
thought that was great.
I just want you to know this is last day here. Y'all are sick, man.
I would be so mad when he outlives me.
This is the sickest fucking
I
crew.
would be pissed.
JetBlue Airways has offered to buy Spirit Airlines for $3.6 billion. Magic Johnson could have bought
Spirit with
Spirit Airlines had he taken that stock option deal from Nike in 1979.
with some pocket money after too.
Yeah, so they're throwing a wrench into Spirit's plan because Spirit had planned to merge with Frontier Airline.
Mhm.
And so now with JetBlue offering them $3.6 billion, I believe that this causes a bit of negotiation.
Yeah.
Because you can't just walk away from a $3.6 billion offer. I don't care who you are. So yeah, and also Black Star has confirmed a new Madlib produced album, No Fear of Time, is coming in May.
Nice.
I know Rory is going crazy to this news.
I absolutely am.
On
a
Friday,
backpacker at the
April
end of the day.
8th, subscription-based podcast network Luminary announced the resurrection of the hip-hop duo Black Star in the form of their upcoming No Fear of Time album, which serves as the first release from the group since their 2011 Fix Up single. The 9-song album, which was produced in hotel rooms and dressing rooms around the globe, is expected to arrive on May 3rd exclusively via Luminary. The project will arrive in conjunction with Season 2 of the Midnight Miracle podcast, hosted by seasoned comedian Dave Chappelle and Black Star, which features a complete breakdown of their reunion story. I think that this is going to be amazing.
I'm excited.
For the nerds. This is for the nerds.
This is the one time I'm actually, when I say I'm excited, I'm excited.
Yeah, this was some good news to wake up to over the weekend. So yeah, shout out to Black Star Madlib.
I'm curious. I think it's either going to be, I don't think there'll be a middle ground.
I
I think it'll either be fucking incredible or Yassine is going to take us in a direction that we are not ready for.
I think this is going to be great. I think that it's going to be something totally different than what we're expecting. And I like the fact that they're doing kind of like a podcast around it.
Yeah.
And, breaking down the reunion.
Wonder where they got that idea.
Yeah, doing everything that they have been had everything that they've been working on. Of course, Mos has been through some exciting things and some crazy experiences in the last.
Quali as well.
Him as well.
Quali for sure.
So this,
I don't expect Jaguar to be singing any hooks on this one.
yeah, I'm sure she won't be there at all. Yeah, man, that's all I have at the moment.
Does your brother have the link to the album? Can I have it now?
He probably does. I'm willing to bet he does. I'm gonna hit Hop today. I know he got it.
For sure. He's
He
not going to
definitely
give
has
it.
No, he ain't gonna give it to me, but he definitely got it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have.
Cool.
Oh, Pusha T says fatherhood has changed his perspective on the entire Drake beef. He sat down with Desus and Mero. Shout out to Desus and Mero. And he spoke about, how him having a child now, looking back on the situation with him and Drake, he understands like there are certain lines that you shouldn't cross with, even in the rap culture. because he's not willing to play games when it comes to people mentioning his child. So, you know, it changes perspective on which we know. Life teaches you things and it changes your perspective. And I'm pretty sure having a child now, he understands Drake's stance on his family and how much he loves and wants to protect his loved ones. So it was good to hear Pusha, you know, speak on that and say, listen, my perspective is totally different now. Like, I understand there's certain things that you absolutely should not touch. And even, you know, I guess he's basically moved on from that. He's not even, the whole Drake thing is
I think they both probably didn't care anymore.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Drake went on to sell out New York City for 14 days in a row. So
that was going to happen regardless.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure that was just a quick little spar fest that they had.
Here's the thing, though. I may be in the minority here. I don't want a Drake and Pusha T song.
Drake and Pusha T.
I just don't think I need it.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
But if it happened, I would listen.
I've heard the Benny and Drake song and I love it.
Yeah. This is different.
I'm good with that one.
This is different because of their history and, you know, maybe they share bars about the whole battle. So that's why I would want to hear it. I don't want them to do it, but I would listen to it.
Would you want Push to go into Drake's world or Drake to go into Push's world?
Well, I think
sonically.
I think it's easier for Drake to go into Push's world.
I agree.
I think
the only way I would actually want to hear it though, because I would like to hear what Push would sound like on that type of shit.
Yeah.
Some 40 underwater drums and samples.
No, Pusha can do it.
Of course he can. He's fucking Pusha T.
But I just, you know, I don't want to hear it. Like I just don't want to hear it. If it happens, I'm gonna listen, obviously. But I don't want it to happen. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not one I definitely need.
I mean, we got Going Bad after Drake and Meek.
Yeah, but Drake and Meek are in the same world.
True.
And that didn't feel weird. It's not so much the beef. If they had never beefed before, I don't think I'd ever say I want to Pusha T and Drake song or need one.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not opposed to it. But and who the fuck am I?
And I wasn't crazy about Going Bad. It was cool, but I wasn't crazy about it.
Well, I was completely wrong. You were right on that record.
Yeah, I mean,
I was like, this ain't the one. I've been up in Dykeman. They're playing the Fab.
Love it.
Yeah, though I was in the hookah spot going crazy. I was going nuts.
Let me get another blue. Is it Blue Mist? Is that the flavor?
Blue Mist is great.
Oh yeah. Rory, you know he ordered 4
Blue Mist. Tastes like.
Yeah. You know when that came off, Rory ordered 4 Blue Mist. You know that.
Everyone got their own hookah.
Yeah, I definitely tried to tell you back then that.
I thought Going Bad was trash the first time I heard it, and I was strongly mistaken. And I actually love that record.
I just know when you can just hear when certain records are just gonna go. Not that you may like it. Like I still wasn't crazy about Going Bad. Like I would have wanted to hear Drake and Meek on a different vibe. But I knew this record is gonna go. Yeah. I knew that as soon as I heard it.
Is there any more rap enemies that need to make up?
Tons of rap.
Well, I'm not talking about the ones that are actually really beefing. I mean like the Pusha T Drake, Meek Drake.
No, I'm
all Kumbaya.
As far as right now, yeah, I believe so.
Game is gonna diss Eminem apparently. Saw that headline somewhere.
Game is going to
Game is gearing up to diss M.
Who hasn't Game dissed?
But how you tell someone you about to diss them?
Yeah, but that's why
I'm in the studio about to write a diss about you.
That's why I fuck with Game though, because he letting you know, like, yo, all right,
it's coming.
I didn't like that shit. I'm in the studio.
He said something about M on Drink Champs.
So what?
M didn't say anything.
That's how I go sometimes. Sometimes you got to be the first one.
Now I got to diss you.
Yeah. Exactly.
I love Game.
Sometimes you got to strike first. Game, listen, I see what you're doing. Strike first, because you know once Eminem decides to strike back, it's gonna be on. Yeah, man. I think that's about it for me, fellas. I don't have nothing else that I noticed over the weekend. If y'all did,
we'll be back.
Please feel free to speak now or forever shut the fuck up.
Or just tweet us.
There you go.
Yeah, tweet us and let us know what we missed. Let us know why you hate us. Let us know why you love us. Subscribe to our Patreon. Subscribe to the YouTube. That's about it, Eddie. We good?
Yeah.
Eddie, you're my knicker. I just want you to know that.
Nika.
You're my Nika.
There you go.
You're my Nika. All right, Rory. Well,
you're better at
this audio journey has come to an end.
I'm not good at goodbyes. That's your lane.
No. This isn't a goodbye, Rory.
See you later.
This is a see you in a couple hours.
Say goodbye.
You know we pod for our living. How else are we gonna eat? We have to talk to the people. Carl, you good?
I'm good.
Eden, you good?
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm that nigga. You're just Ginger. We'll talk to y'all in a couple days. Y'all be good. Be safe. Peace.
No, Rory and Ma.